Hi, I'm Greg Munden from Munden Ventures and Kamloops. Thanks for tuning in today. Just want to talk about the recent announcement of government funding for APUs, alternate power units, among other things that you can get funding for. Written a short blog on the topic that I invite you to click on and read if you don't have time to listen to this chat. That blog topic is called Government Funding for APUs. Go ahead, pinch me. As you might know, the BC provincial government recently announced funding for the trucking industry under the Clean BC program, which is really aimed at reducing consumption and ultimately GHG emissions. While welcomed by the industry, many of the approved technologies initially under the program were really unusable by vocational and specialized sectors of the market. So things like boat tails and trailer side skirts and wide base single tires, things like that, until now. So the program just announced that alternate power units, or APUs, as a result of industry lobbying, have been added to the list of approved technologies. This is the type of technology that can be useful to really every sector of the industry, regardless of the application. These may be some of the most popular add-ons that not only help the industry to reach GHG targets, but also help with what is often identified as the number one issue in the industry, and that's the driver shortage. So what are the types of APUs you can get? The most commonly used APU is the diesel-powered APU. APUs such as Carrier's Comfort Pro, and Carrier's obviously a leading manufacturer of APUs and other of their cooling products. They're estimated to reduce engine idling by up to 2,000 hours a year and save companies up to $5,000 a year in fuel. Carrier's data shows the average truck burns about 1.15 gallons of fuel per hour. I know we're in Canada, but the stats in gallons, I can't do the conversion in my head that quickly. That compares with only 0.15 gallons per hour with a modern diesel APU. So you save about a gallon per hour against idling time. So not only do you get the fuel savings, but you also get up to $4,000 in rebates through this government funding initiative for the purchase and installation of a diesel APU. Now, if you're wanting to go even greener, there are electric APUs emerging in the market to provide a GHG-free solution. These systems work great so long as your needs are restricted to running accessories and providing cab cooling. So you still say you need cab and engine heating. That's still doable with an electric APU. You just need to add on a small diesel-fired unit to take on that task only. So you can get up to $6,000 in rebates through this government funding initiative for the purchase and installation of an electric APU. What are the benefits of an APU? From a GHG standpoint, APUs tick all the boxes. These devices can virtually eliminate the need to idle a truck by providing the following features, depending on the model, of course. First, you can warm the engine and cab sleeper when the truck engine is off. You can provide cab air conditioning when the truck engine's off. You can run accessories without depleting the truck batteries. You can charge the truck batteries themselves through the APU. And with an option, you can provide shore power connectivity, or the ability to plug the truck in when you're at a truck stop or whatever to get the shore power from a third-party site. I talked about driver retention and attraction benefits. So in an industry that's working hard to attract and retain professional drivers, APUs can give your company a leg up in standing out. The use of an APU can help to ensure your drivers are kept comfortable in all weather conditions without the annoyance and, of course, the fuel consumption of operating the truck engine. Even better, your drivers will enjoy all the modern conveniences of home with the APU providing power to things like in-sleeper refrigerators, microwaves, power outlets, etc. And in terms of maintenance and downtime benefits, APU has a lot to offer. I think everybody knows now that idling wreaks havoc with today's truck environmental systems. Clogged DPF systems exacerbated from too much idling can create huge repair bills, cause lost revenue from downtime, and create service outages with your customers not to mention creates a huge inconvenience for drivers who have to contend with the engine derates and loss of hours and miles those emission system failures can cause. So eliminating idle time can go a long way to lengthening the life of your truck emission system and can virtually provide payback if even a couple of emission system breakdowns are avoided. So in terms of accessing the funding, time is of the essence here. The British Columbia Trucking Association, or BCTA, has been contracted to administer these funds, but they must be applied for by February 21st, 2020. Funding of up to $10,000 per unit or $100,000 per fleet is available to operators who meet the qualifications. And while it's not a complicated process, there are certainly some very specific steps that need to be taken. So Munden Ventures can help. Let us walk you through the steps to secure your share of the great funding that's available before it's gone. As a Carrier Comfort Pro dealer, we can supply and install a unit that qualifies for this funding and help you through the process. So for more information, you'll find our link below within the blog. Visit our page on the topic for more information, or just give us a call at our office. Be happy to help walk you through it. Thanks for listening.